want to go sell. Now he go suffer everything. Because actually I've seen some video in which he has been praising all these people, that this set of people that they say they are compiling people name. Yes, we can't use that one now. When he did, he said he will come they provide una one by one, because don't worry, you don't even need to talk that one. Now he go suffer up. Now me they tell you now. Now she be now he send. We on think say we don't know where on a day. We know where all of una they do those things. So I swear to God, if you ask my brother said he know if I won't get you, yes, he get waiting we go do, go get you for where you did. So just forget. We know where on a day. We go catch you, like just forget them. We go catch you. And me, I don't even care about anybody. If anything solved, this one no be threatening or anything. Na Baba Mohbad go suffer am. We go there, go forget Mohbad case. And you know, say, in matter just be like, anything one fair dano soon to wa fe para. You go know how the matter will come be. All those big people, we don't defame their name. We don't call, see, na them. We will come, don't worry. See, Nigeria go happen to una. Shebi una no get sense, abi. Una no worry. So, Mona just thank you.
Please, me just they pray for me. Make it better for me.
Jeff Imole, play one of the video when Arifa enter. Ma call before I go come here.
Wetin make me dey play this message now? When they for tell Arifa say make he go work, make he go find work. Now there they go. This voice note the remainder 13 minutes. Now no one let me play and finish, and they not long. But fire did this message. I also want me upload, but now don't let me play.
Oh yeah, play and now. Not the door your plan.
Make I play.
We match.
Clip her wings, so she will know that justice for Mohbad is not a business venture.
Sorry, this boy voice. This boy
is not an entrepreneur.
Sir?
This boy voice they pay me. I think na Arifa you won't play.
Na Avengers, okay, make a carry you go front more, because he be tear for her before make a carry go front.
No, leave Avengers. Leave Avengers.
I will cover my ear at the airport. No problem.
You know, now he be their father. Now he be their father now. Now they rule them.
Let me write proposal. Let me say no. Somebody's life is gone. That is it. God bless Barrister Laide. God bless your panelists. God will never fail us. Thank you very much.
Please,
thank you.
Please let me just say this before because I'm.
This is Peckers.
Let me say this. See, Vengeance, you've spoken well, but please, we have not. We just try to tell Arifa the truth. We have not yet tell him the truth. Me, I am not part of those who will say, don't drag him. Whoever that want to drag Arifa, they should drag him. Because he has dragged people before. So he's not above anybody in this justice. I asked a simple question, and he turned it as if I collected his wife from him. I asked him, Arifa, before you go to Bankole and Smith to have discussion with them, did you tell Baba? It's a simple question. Because this is the man we are all fighting to get justice for his son. It's a simple question. And this guy just attacked me as if we have one issue before. Arifa is one of the people I love so much. So when I had these issues, in fact, it pained me from where I was hearing it from the other side, the way they were making jest of him. I asked him, and he was attacking me as if, and at the end of the day, dropped me from his platform. No problem. I never said anything. I was part of that platform, and it's so painful and so hurting that your hard-earned money, you also contributed to project, and that money was never channeled into that project. I was surprised when I was hearing that foundation was newly opened. It was opened after Mohbad's death, and this woman lied that this foundation has been opened. She has been using it for a very long time. And this same Arifa is going there to collect money. Look, I am not here to use one side of mouth to speak. He's going there to collect money. Somebody still attested to that yesterday. And when he's going to collect money, he did not say good about the people. These people that have been with him, helping him. What is Arifa doing? Arifa spent all his time since Mohbad's death, spent all his time looking for one investigation or the other, which people were supporting him. He was getting a lion, getting this, getting that, using it to he has his family. Why? He need to support, he need to help his family too, because he dedicated his time on this. Now, but the truth now is that Arifa has big eye, kokoro. How do they call that eye? Kokoro eye. And na thief, they behave like Oju kokoro, na thief, they behave like that. They should tell behave like that. No wonder informations are leaking here and there. I am not part of those that will say, but they are saying other people on outside. So why will Arifa now be something they will say, let's keep, let's hide it, we have talked with him. I'm not in support of that. The people are trying for you. You had issue the other time. Everybody contributed. I also contributed. So many people rally around him. So why now? What suddenly happened? Are those people not still there that when your court case come out tomorrow, they will not support you? They will still support you. What is now the Ojuko Koro that is making you to go behind, and now you are now trying to promote Bankole and Smith despite what they did, holding this whole issue? That is stupidity in the highest order. I will not take that rubbish from him, and he need to apologize to everybody. That is criminal heart. For what? That's wrong. We should learn how to tell ourselves the truth. When they are pampering him this way, you would think he has escaped this. He cannot use my own head. He can be using other people's head to come and he doesn't want to listen, but he has planned what to say. That will not work. Now, he will not ask. He will not ask Ada Universe, but he will ask the person that he knows that once he confront Ada Universe will open his yash. He knows that. Let the two of them come on platform and come and argue it. He thinks he's talking with children. What rubbish. Please, enough is enough. Whoever that wants to, who feels I can run the race without them, or is old enough to take his decision, let him take his decision. But if we find him in one act or the other, we will call him out. That one is sure. We will call him out. Yeah, Arifa is no more than everybody that they cannot talk to. Who is Arifa? Who is Arifa now? That is now is bragging. Who is he bragging?
Mr. Bedford, let me just say one thing so you can finish what you are saying. This same man, Arifa Lajogun Omodogba, was the one that interviewed Bankole and Smith, and they said in Arifa microphone or phone that we are loyal to Ada Universe. Why is Arifa going there to go and ask question again? I want to tell you what you want to hear. The question you ask is answered. Oh, ha. The This is all what I've been saying before. Let us look for good job to do. You are here under my voice. Go and learn work. When Mohbad will get justice, so where will you be? So that I will not leave you. At 50, you can go and learn good handwork and still make it. Please, if you are here, look for job.
At 50 years, go look
so
for
that they
work.
will not be sending you around up and down. Thank you.
J4 Mole, can I jump in?
Yeah, man.
I don't know why you're playing these recordings about Arifa. In my opinion, if Arifa wants to do the right thing, he'll be doing it. But he chooses to stick around those people and be bullied by them. So he's not fully doing the right thing. He's standing up for someone. He's telling people he's standing up for someone, but he has no action that goes with it. So I think Arifa should be on his own and make his own choices. I choose to back Bankole Smith, and I choose to stick around the people who support me, not stick around people who are going to bully me. And I was on Super Vibes platform today, and I spoke on his platform. It was pretty good at the time. But for the man who wants to speak peace, he supports Mr. Aloba, and in the end, his whole platform got surrounded by his people. So as long as he's surrounded by his people who are bullies, he's not really for the peace that he says he's for. So I will never be going to that platform again because he's all talk and no action. If you want peace, you have to start with the bullies who are doing the bullying, who are causing all the what do you call it, fracas? You know what I mean? You don't start at the bottom with the peaceful people who are being bullied. You have to go after the bullies. That's not how you try to get peace. And I tried to tell him that, but he thinks that he's right in everything that he says. I don't know, but when I spoke today, none of them came for me. Spicy Gist, the little bitch, she didn't come for me, but as soon as someone else came up, she came for them. The girl's got some kind of brain problem. I don't know what's wrong with her, but she has some kind of brain problem. And I don't want her on my platform. I can tell you that right now. She's nothing but a problem. Those people who are supporting Mr. Aloba are turning out to be more of a problem than the Wumi team. And I promise you that. The Wumi team is not coming over here and threatening our lives, saying all this shit, trying to downgrade lawyers. Anybody who wants to fight for justice, they're trying to find a way to get rid of them. And I am confused about something, and I need someone to be able to help me. And maybe Aristocrat can help me later in the DM. I don't understand what they were showing about the Outer Universe on their platform. They were showing numbers and all this shit, but when I went to look for the Outer Universe on the Google, such as they said, I didn't see any of that stuff. Where are they getting it? I'm confused. I would like to know more about the Outer Universe. You know what I mean? Even though I don't think it's that irrelevant, it's just a foundation, and they hired Bankole Smith. It's Bankole Smith who's going to get us the justice, not the foundation. But I still would like to know what is it they're trying to defraud Outer Universe for. You know, I want to try to understand. Is there something I'm missing? I know that the Yomi is a fraud. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But there's been other.
Sorry.
Wait. You always interject me. I will drop and I will leave. I swear.
No,
Don't
I was
interject
making
me,
it positive.
IT guy. I'm gone.
Okay,
I'm gone.
let me stop.
I'm gone.
Oh, me turn that fire. Oh, mamma mia. Okay, no problem.
I was actually just trying to even positively add something to what she was saying, but she took it the wrong way. So sorry.
God, no problem, Daddy, no problem.
So turn the fire. Let me speak your language for you so that we can flow a little bit. You know.
I'm sorry, but that always happens, and I'm sick
everyone.
of it.
Okay, it's okay. You know, hello everyone. I've seen a lot of fiasco going on the platform, and I think why some of us have strength to engage morons in their games and speak their language. I think some of us also like to watch them dance their dance of shame. Because many times I continue to see full-grown ass people turning themselves to clowns and puppets, doing all sorts of shit on the Black app. And I began to see that as much as the world is fighting lack of energy, natural disaster, down economy and all that, Israel and Iran doing whatever they are doing in the Middle East, life being lost, some grown ass, dumb head, no brain, no sense human being, all they do is come on social media and make a fool of their existence. So while some other people like to engage and make them feel so good in what they do, and you see some people screaming on the top of their voices like people without balls or castrated dogs who continue to bark at air, or some women that have been starved with sex for decades and who come on platform just to vomit all forms of bile. Some of us just like to see them do their dance of shame. And it would be nice for them to dance to Kokumba, Makosa, country music, and Awilo Lokumba music. It's always nice to see. But at times I look at what they do and I see, and I'll continue to use this phrase, literacy is far from wisdom. Adulthood is not about age. Being a man or being an adult is not about when you begin to have sex. No. It's about the maturity of your mind. It's about the maturity of your existence, of bringing your experiences and knowing how to comport yourself in a public space. At times, when you see people talk, if you play back all the shit they vomited, if their family listened to them, they will be crying on their behalf that their loved ones are turned colo. They've gone cuckoo. They've gone cuckoo. They've gone whatever, ballistic of what they are. And it pains me, it still pains me that some people jackpot to foreign country, but the gods and the ghetto of where they jackpot from have never left their existence. They continue to behave as such as people in the medieval era, the cavemen, the people that don't wear clothes. They continue to behave like such. And I tell myself, is this who we are? Without accepting or conceding, let me go on another foundation. If someone is a blogger, and we all, for those who have been on social media, we understand who bloggers are. Bloggers don't come to tell you the truth. Blogger comes just to give you sensational reports. In those days when I was journalist to Prime magazine, I go to National Theatre, listen to gossip of artists and write it out and just put it in my corner and just say all sorts of things, whether it's true or not. That is what bloggers are doing. And if you go on that foundation, that is what she does. And she is fixated on Peter Joshi and all that story. However, that does not stop the person to have a heart of gold when someone died and they feel they want to get justice for that person.
You can be a blogger. You can be anything by profession. That doesn't change you from being human. And if that person saw an opportunity to add value to the judicial jurisprudence of Nigeria, why are people castigating such people? Now, Ada Foundation did something salient. She is a blogger. If you go, you see what she does. So give her what she does. That is what she does. Now, she feels she wants to contribute. And she did something many people have not done. She went and registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission of Nigeria. Registered a charity foundation called Ada Wazobia Charity Foundation. She legalized what help she wants to give. How many of these blood-sucking, numb heads, empty skull people have done that? None of them. She did that, legalized it. So under the law of Nigeria, under the constitution of Nigeria, she registered a foundation. So tell you what, if police is going to arrest anybody, you cannot arrest her. She is legalized. A foundation has the right to seek public funding, even apply for government grants. So why are people celebrating their ignoramus being by shouting and behaving as if they are talking for a PhD degree? I don't understand. I don't really understand. If this person is a blogger and she has a foundation and she goes on a blogging site and put account of her foundation for people to contribute to a project she's working on, is that a crime? And you find good number of the people listening to all these rhetorics of lazy-minded people saying it as something that is valuable to discourse. God, what are we? Who are these people? I don't really understand. Because even people that never went to 4 walls of the school will not come out and dance naked in shame the way they've been doing it. A foundation has the right. An NGO will always seek public funds. The job of the government is to check their books when they do their audit. Leave them. And even when you contribute to one of their projects, it doesn't mean they will use all the money for that project. They have other things to do. They are registered under the law and they are protected by the law. Now, let me reverse it. All the money contributed to people, are those money contributed to organizations that have registered under CAC? Is the GoFundMe going to see an organization under CAC? No. But of course, it is not a criminal act. It is the benevolence of the people. By people to do GoFundMe, let them do it. So if, for example, aristocrat decides to say, yes, I've contributed to GoFundMe, and I'm questioning what they are using GoFundMe, is it a crime? It is aristocrat's view and is entitled to it. So why should people now be attacking aristocrats for doing that? Do the shit you feel to do, and I do my shit. Let people do what they want to do, and they do it in peace. Live and let live. Live and let live. There are procedures for everything. Procedures for everything. I will say, if Ada Foundation have not registered a charity organization under CAC and she's raising money, and you people are saying that money she's raising, she's spending on, it is a different thing. She has a charity. If you have issue, write petition to the next authority. When they do their annual returns, they will check their books. Simple as ABC. But the ones you people contributed into GoFundMe that we all put money inside, can it be audited? Under whose authority can it be audited? And some people just come up and showing several things. I've been reading a lot of things because I've been off and on. And someone says that the foundation made $600K. Can that be translated into Naira times 1,600? How many billion would that be? If someone has done that, hey, that is, that is great. If you say you are supporting someone and some other people feel otherwise, let them be. In this same inquest we are talking about, how many foundations are in that inquest? How many have these so-called Egbe Afenifere of Joseph Aloba, how many have they engaged? How many? Is it because that foundation is someone that they've seen blogging and people supporting her have been discussing the matter too? Is that why they are fixated on Ada Foundation? I think there are about 2 or 3 NGO in this matter at the inquest. Have they engaged them? How have those people, when they are saying some people supporting them, have they shared notes with those people? Have those people even taken pictures with them when they go to court? Do they even greet them? Do they? They don't do it. But you make noise because you know people. They will say, and for me, I've always chosen to ignore because I rather ignore. Just like Adedoyin that likes to type rubbish, I rather ignore her. Because Adedoyin seems to be a bipolar person as well. She'll speak wrongly and that align with you. I like to ignore her. She does not matter. And I put it at that. And same also should we take these people. Because I see what they try to do. They just want to use you to trend. There is nothing happening on this inquest thing. They have nothing to talk about. Yomi is still talking. They are not going to Yomi's platform again. They are fighting Yomi too. So they need some people to trend by putting up names. I have weighed all these people. I have done good cases of defamation. When I told people on this platform about defamation of VDM against Falana, I said if Falana goes to court on the innuendos he has done, Falana will surely win. And I see, because if you understand the law, you know what I'm saying. So I weigh many people that have been saying rubbish. If they have to be dealt with by the law, they cannot pay for it because they can't even feed themselves. So do you waste your time with passerby, people that will run away and run into the thin air? So please, my guys, let's do these things for fun. Because at the end of the day, all those babavu that started yesterday and seems to climax today or is going to control tomorrow, they will soon rest. Moreover, why are we so bothered about this? They call us anti-justice all this while. So what is name? What are they calling us that they've not called us before? What have they called us that they've not called us before? It's not new. Everything they are playing, it is not new. So it shows that they lack content and they just want to come out to exercise that their voices are still there. Please, let us be playing music and dancing, because they don't even understand the enterprise they have been into. If you understand the legal enterprise, you know that it is not about noise making. Even when you have facts on a matter, when your client comes and explains, you will, even when you say the evidence with me, my client should plead guilty. When your client comes and talk and tell you their own part, you will say, Oga, you must plead not guilty. There are always two sides to a coin. Now, as far as I'm concerned, if they like, they can continue to make noise. The judicial procedure will always take its course. And because I doubt if people are giving these people coins again, safe. I doubt if they are putting money in all their account and gold fund. And I think they've run out of money. So all these personal attack on people, they've done it before. They are just playing it again. Make una just they look them. On Arifa, this is what I want to tell people. People should let Arifa be. Arifa, for certain things, for all intents and purposes, he has been consistent. When Arifa was interviewing Barrister Shitu Alao and the team, nobody attacked Arifa then. When Arifa will take the mic, and even when he interviewed the lawyer of the widow, nobody attacked Arifa. Even when he interviewed the lawyer of the creative industry, nobody attacked Arifa. Even the last time that he interviewed Bankole and Smith, they were using that clip to mock Bankole and Smith. Why is it that now that he interviewed the same set of people, he has instantly turned to be their enemies? Now, wow. And this, for me, for any deep thinking person, it is for us to see that you are dealing with people that are volatile, unstable minded people. For those who work in the laboratory, when you know that some elements are unstable, you run away from them because they can explode anytime. They are never stable. Let them be. Let them shout. If you don't reply them, they go dey tire. They go cry. They go look for someone else. It has shown from their traces that they are always looking for the next person to call that will make people to come to their page. When they call aristocrat, IT guy, Susie, this and that, oh, they go come, they come defend them. Let them be calling your name. Bad publicity is good publicity in communication. We are not paying for it. Let them continue to ring it. Thank you very much, J for Imole. Now so go be. I bet make una pay for that music.
You too much, Aristotle. I said that you be Susan's husband. So Susan, they die for you.
Yes. Actually, they are now their headache. You know. Before now, some don't send DM. I don't block them. And, maybe because they don't get my attention. Now they cry. So it's okay. So they let them cry.
It's where Susan sees. Susan will be doing voice.
Let them cry. You know, they always say that retired people are always beboru. They are amebo, or people that don't have work. So they are the ones that will see lizards. Now they go tell you when lizard they sleep, when lizard they wake up. Because they don't get
They called us anti-justice. We accepted. Who are we not to accept that we are only?
We accept it. Yes.
What's the problem?
Now today,
you call us anti-justice, we say yes. You call us only, we say yes. Which can remain for your dictionary?
now that's sabi, you understand? So it's like it depends. See, Jeff Omole, do you have this song? As he dey pain them, he go dey sweet us. As he dey sweet us, he go dey pain them. Now you go dey sing for them now.
Then talk say Eshewu Ashanaman that is translating stuff for Baba Mohbad every time. He's composed his own remix for Ole. He was playing. He was playing it for us on their platform.
Aristocrat.
We are Ole.
It's under fire.
Yes, my issue and a little bit of insecurity is I have been solidly behind Bankole and Smith since they came into the picture. And with this fracas that was going on today and the numbers they're showing today and the bullshit they're talking, I feel like, is this going to be another one that they're going to push away? I want to be able to know that they're solid. They're solid. I want to know they're solid.
No, that is something I need to tell you. I just explained it. Number one, Ada Foundation, before now, is a blogger. All bloggers put out stories and they go to the back to go and beg. You don't know. Ada Foundation have been consistent on all her pages. Facebook, YouTube, everything. She talks about the Edochie family. She has been consistent. Now, a blogger, and she's making her money. It's all about monetization. It's all about content. There are people that are consuming it. Now, if the woman that is a blogger now sees an opportunity to give back to the society, are you telling me that when she has projects, she does not have the right, when she's now duly registered, she doesn't have the right to come and post, oh, I'm doing something for this, please contribute towards it, on all those platforms, because that is where our audience are. She got the right. So for them to now want to use that to attack her, it shows how dumb, how backwarded they are. It shows what I heard today when Supreme told them, yes, I closed the inquest. What will you do about it? And they were all shouting, hey, like she closed up. How are these people foolish? Is Supreme Ada Foundation that employed Bankole and Smith? Did Bankole and Smith apply for Supreme to be represented in the inquest? Even Supreme, in the recording, which is their preoccupation, to go about recording people's conversations, and they play, Supreme said she met Susie at the platform of Ada Foundation. It means Ada Foundation has been existing before them. So how would you now say the lawyer that Ada Foundation employed are now working for Supreme? How do you correlate that? Simple logic tells you that. So if you find some people that cannot comprehend that, why would you go on discussing with them? It means you are talking with people that will never reason with you. So why should you bother? Why should you bother? You don't bother. You don't dissipate your energy on what will not be productive. I'd rather go and sleep and snore than arguing with them. I'd rather do that because that will help me to relax. It's as simple as that. So Thunderfire, don't have any form of insecurity. The insecurity I know is for insurgency or someone that is afraid that his or her partner is involved in extra relationship. What is security or job insecurity? You want to be exercising insecurity about clowns trying to get attention because there is no material. I've said this in the past. Every week, these people always come with something that everybody wants to discuss about. So it's like they sit down somewhere to cook up some topic. Oh yeah, this week, now the thing where we go talk about today. That is what they do. So do you want to continue to fuel these acts? Next week, it will be another thing. Next week, another week, it will be another matter. So this thing has been occurring. We can't be doing the same thing every time. We should be able to predict it. And this is why we are logical people. We must be able to predict
1:49 a.m.
their activities. Predict the activities. Is that predictable people that will not give you insecurity, please. Play music, play Fela music, and
I
dance
think
very
the
well.
mistake I made today was leaving my lane. I went to another lane and it fucked me up. Excuse my language. All these people showing this, showing that, which I couldn't understand it. But I'm not going to leave my lane again. I'm going to stay right back in my lane. I was nice and peaceful.
No.
Fault.
Don't blame
It's my own
yourself.
fault.
Don't blame yourself. No. Don't blame yourself. No, you know what I would say? This is what I would say. And please, this is me, and this is how I operate. I don't go to many platforms. Why? Because I've noticed that if I'm on a platform, I always notice people that join after like 15 minutes. I find out that if I'm discussing issues, I've been on different platforms discussing politics, discussing entrepreneurship, discussing international relations. I've been on many platforms. So I am known on many platforms for that. Now, if I come to the platform of Justice of Mohbad, it's because I just want to be updated about what is going on. And I found out that if I'm on some platform, more people come because what they want to hear is for me to talk something about Justice for Mohbad. And I usually, 70% of the time, don't entertain that. I rather talk on something else. And when I'm through, I drop, I go. It is good you leave the stage when the ovation is loudest. It is when you stay with them and entertain them, that is when they see opportunity to attack you. Don't give them such. So you can go anywhere you want to go, say what you got to do, and you go. The truth of it is this: we are all brands, and brands have their values and have their identity, and they have their brand essence. Let's begin to depict it. If this is your lane, keep to it. Talk about it. When they want to do anything, leave them. You understand? You leave them to do whatever they want to do. When you are on a platform and you see that the wolves and the Draculas and the bats are gathering, leave the place for them to celebrate, because you are not part of them. So you
Well,
leave them.
that's exactly what happened on Supervive's platform.
So it's okay
He invited
now.
me up. Me
Yeah.
up. And then he asked me the question, why is it you are Justice for Mohbad but not Justice for Mr. Aloba? And I poured it all out. And in the end, he couldn't argue with me because I had my facts. I went with facts. I didn't just go to talk. I had my facts with me. And in the end, they couldn't even, no one came for me. And then I saw all the other people starting to come in. I dropped and I left.
So don't worry. You can always go anywhere and drop. And for hosts, tell you what, all these hosts, when they see more people, they are also happy. But you need to understand hosts that can control their platform. If you know you are going to a place where you don't frequent, if you know the host don't control their platform, don't go there, because they can't control people there. And it will be left for free for all, so you don't have to be there. One of the reasons these guys are after Arifa is when Arifa said Mohbad don't have lawyer, but the lawyer available is for Mr. Aloba. He paid them pass, but it is just the truth. It is just the truth. Yes, you contributed money. Because you contributed money, but you gave your power to one person to dictate, or some few people to surround them, calling themselves Egbe Afenifere or whatever. It is you that you usurp your power to them. So they will do with it whatever. You can't cry for it. And it is true. Someone is coming that, no, it is a Aloba lawyer. Story that touch. Wunmi too is an Aloba. She has a lawyer. Does she not have a lawyer? So how many lawyers does the Aloba family have in just an inquest? How many lawyers do they have? It shows that the family that is dysfunction itself, but you want to drag, come on, man. We don't need to go out to that. We said it in the past. Just let them do, everybody do your thing.
Aristo, that's what is paining them. When I call you Aristo,
don't mind them, Daddy.
Where
Don't
have
mind
you
them.
been? We've not
Yeah,
heard God's way with a little bit.
don't mind them.
So
Don't mind them.
when
I
I
think
say at least
Susie,
so, they
Susie,
cry. Yeah?
Susie, that our family and co. Maybe we will do it one of these days, and we will do poster and
I
post
should
it.
be right. Yes,
And we
we
do
can
Ashwebi
do
for
it.
them. Now him they train them. Yeah, so and I go do my Ashwebi, the one with undisputed diamond, the one with all my Yahos. I've always told you all that I'm a descendant of the Solomon dynasty. So if I get plenty wife, it runs in my blood. If they don't like it, they can dive into the ocean for all I
you
care.
do it openly.
They can dive
ones
into the
that call
ocean for all I
themselves
care.
Reverend Father and Bishop and Pastor, they do it behind the scene. So you're openly. So I don't know what's gonna happen. So
I
get
bet they look at
ready.
them.
We're
They
gonna
foolish
do
people.
flyer. The husband and wife and co is gonna be out soon. Let them go
Ah,
jump into the lake and kill themselves.
don't mind them. Nah, because they don't get job now. They don't get job now. They're rubbish. So my people, I beg, IT guy, you see, correct.
Aristocrat, their camp and their cantonment is imploding. When you see internal fight happening, you know that their camp and their cantonment is imploding. So all we need to do, Thunderfire, sorry I interjected earlier and you got upset, but what it is that we should not do is to give them a reason to question us and to give them a prospect to believe that we want them on our side and vice versa. So whenever anything breaks through, where any pandemonium on their side, the fracas will kick on. They will mention us, of course they will demean us. We don't care. We've got a Teflon and we can take it. When the sniper did the same thing, J for Emole did the same thing. We do not. If you call me Ole, of course I will just add it to my title, Mr. XSS Ole, before my surname. I've acquired the
Please,
name on
a governor in
on
Nigeria
TikTok.
bears LA. A governor bears
Yeah,
LA.
exactly.
So what is
And
special?
then if you call me Ole, what is the problem? I will answer to Ole. So the thing is, you will find out whenever I find out that something is actually broken out on the streets and corners of TikTok, I stay on this site. They will get all the screenshot and all the bits and pieces. They will play it to us. We will analyze it. We are not giving them content. We don't need to go to them. They are the ones having the problem. And on this side, they screen record us, we screen record them. We play it on our side and we analyze it and leave it there. We don't need to go to their side. The thing is, there is one thing we do as human beings when we have the good thing in us, the good being in us. What we tend to do is that we think we can make changes. We think we can change one man, and we think we can change two men, and we can change the world. You see, one thing is when you want to make a change in your life, even if you're an NGO or you're a foundation, and you are a do-gooder and a good person on the street, the ones that have already embraced that religion, have already joined that cult, you cannot change them. If you come across 5,000 of them and you can only save one, try. And if you can't save any, run for your dear life. Because when it's not working for them, they will eventually turn against you. The fact that they've sold their souls to the devil actually means you cannot redeem a single one of them unless they come to you. So unless Arifa comes to us, we shouldn't give him any invitation. We shouldn't look at him as if he needs to be saved. We should believe he's okay where he is on the other side. If he is truly a man of principles, relinquish himself from the mental slavery on the other side, and with his tail between his legs, head in our direction for help, then we embrace him. Welcome, welcome, brother, to the foundation of the anti-justice. And we'll be friends with you and we'll protect you. Other than that, let Arifa do what Arifa should do to redeem himself and perhaps give him a foundation to ensure they don't push him into the gallows. Because that is where he's going to end up on the journey. He set up that journey. And when he ended up in a position where a litigious process is taking place, and he has been given a taste of what is yet to come, he did it within himself. He engineered it within himself. I need not spell it out for us to understand what I'm talking about, because we are all intelligent people. But if he has had a taste of it, and he came out of it, is not unscathed, because he is under caution right now. He needs to be careful what he says. He needs to be extremely careful. The dangerous monsters that he engages with on this process. And if he wants to wriggle his way out of that and actually run in the direction of freedom, and if that means he comes to us, why shouldn't we embrace him? He's one of ours at that point in time. But if his allegiance remains on that side, he is literally having a dangerous trip between the frying pan and fire. But on the other side, there is a slide there. He can jump from the frying pan into the slide and find his way to redemption, where he can be held by people he believes are on the right side of justice. Otherwise, he should be toying with the pan, the frying pan that is hot, over 100 degrees, and work out whether he wants to go into the inferno. I don't believe that we should be even playing any video to do with Arifa on this side of the pond. I don't think we should feel sorry for him. I don't think with what he's experienced, and he always uses health as an excuse. I'm going to go and take injection. They're going to give me drip. If you know you are not well, why are you kind of thriving in dirty terrains where it will be difficult for you to climb over the fence because it's all muddy? You are not strong. You don't have the strength. You marry, you do this thing, and Justice for Emolia probably said it. Look for work. TikTok is not a job. This black app is not going to give you any form of success in your life, because people come to this platform to come and tell their success story. Donald Trump will come on this platform and tell us a success story. Tesla man will come and tell you Elon Musk will come here. They will showcase Bill Gates. They will interview these people. They will share their success story with us. They are people we don't even have to associate money to them. Money don't swallow them. They don't swallow money. They don't swallow money. They don't even have to talk money. They still interview them on TikTok. They still drag them on TikTok. What is your success story, Arifa? 12 months in this program. Let's say you've done things selflessly. Let's say you've achieved, you have accolade. Let's even say they've given you trophies. They've given you sort of recognition anywhere in the world, anywhere outside this app and on other apps. What have you achieved on this course? Whether it's money. If it's money, at least you've given your time. If it's lectures you've given, if it's likes, if it's flowers, what have you really achieved on this course for you to now believe endangering your life, your mental health, and your personal health? Doesn't stand for anything We had you married recently. Maybe you've had children before with other women or whatever. Even if you are not a father today, we want you to be a father just like us. We want you to do well in life. Does TikTok give you university degree? I mean, then don't they give a master's degree at HND? Make we know say Pork Daddy is giving you a taste of it, or Lagbaja or Ish Ashemashi Ayamashi. They've shown you the rope because they've made success. Even Baba Mohbad is still struggling on TikTok because this TikTok is probably what's going to put Joseph Aloba in jail at the end of the day, because TikTok has got the history of all his utterances, of all his misgivings, of all his misjiving, of all his misdeeds. He's been captured. Everybody has got their own cut a slice of his videos. Shameless man. Arifa, is that what you want? I like you as a brother. I remember you remind me of Nnamdi Kanu. When Nnamdi Kanu has his own dreadlocks, just me too, I used to have dreadlocks in those days. And when I look at you and look at a young Nnamdi Kanu, I look at the Nnamdi Kanu that redeemed himself, that set up a foundation for people to recognize his own sufferance in life, which could not have given him anything near what he achieved in his life. He set up that foundation. And you can do the same thing. If you want to redeem yourself and you know you are almost between frying pan and fire inferno, do you think it's on the side of people who don't have any definition of success? They don't understand the foundation of hard work. They pick up on justice for Mohbad and sit on TikTok. And they want to use TikTok to build houses, to buy cars, to furnish and have 3 wives and 10 wives. And the few children they have right now, they cannot even pay school fees. We've seen it on streets and corners of TikTok. If 80% of it is true, most of the rest of it is correct. We just need to put this and that together. The truth will still hold the pillar. Will stand as a pillar to hold the foundation. They are contributing money for them on social media to pay in the West, to the living in the West. Maybe you are in Nigeria, if I believe you are there. These ones are in the West. Pork Daddy, York Daddy, Baby York, and another one that called himself Barrister Oloriofo, Barrister Arire Shebi. They are there. They are contributing money for them to pay their son's school fee. If they can pay you even for a year, when justice for Mohbad finish and there's no money from GoFundMe, are these people any arile? The people that when they burn them on a mat, on the ground. They are ground children. If you give them bed, they will drop on the carpet. If you give them carpet, they will drop on the mat. If you give them mat, they will drop on the ground. These are gutter foundation. These are gutter missionary. Mr. Joseph Aloba that is even practiced theology before their fathers and the godfathers are born. He is practicing gutter theology. God giveth, God taketh. Is that not a gutter theology? If you do anything in memory of my son and you make money out of it, I will inflict a plague on you. Leprosy will be begotten of what is left of you. And yet is the only person that the curse will manifest on, because it's the only one still benefiting from justice for the death of his son, where we haven't found burial. When he has buried the son already, when he was not looking for justice at the time he buried his son. When the first thing when he saw his son's corpse, should have been clamoring and asking for justice. Even if that killed him, at least we'll be saying he tried for his son. He was fighting for justice when they strangled him in the corner. When 100 people that are there strangled him, just 100 people strangled him, he would have gently just left the place and gone to the police station. and we would have buried Mohbad properly. We would have gotten the perpetrators. We would have started criminal investigation. Homicide kicks in. We would have found out the autopsy, the hour and the day, and the cause of death. We can fight, but we would have actually found the time of death. And Joseph Aloba, the Colombo of Nigeria, decided to reverse the course of justice by moving the corpse, because when he got there, he said, Jagbe body meaning, I own the body, is my body, let's carry body. And then you gbe body for them to cleanse the environment where the body is. They start all the findings that the police would have actually seen, that would have been catalogued, that everything that may have been catalogued as exhibits, including the stairs that is broken or not broken. But very quickly, you are so smart to think, Zimbabwe body in call. Maybe they will just say, we just be all over the place, and we just say, I panic, I just sitting. Where body, Baba, you carry your body. Now you get dead body, now you kill them, you won't go chop them, abi you won't go clean them, you won't go wipe it with kerosene. You don't go Dangote, you don't go carry kerosene from refinery, you use and rub everything off the body. Is that what you did? Was that your game plan? And that is not dragging. We are calling you out. Tell us a story that is believable. Don't tell us, I saw them, they should have stopped, they're on the motorbike. When they got to me, the bike went, they got to the water. And then Blessing called me and said, Mohbad is dead. And she just called the phone. Then I carried on the water. Then I realized that it seems as if they are calling them as well. Maybe they are telling them the same thing they told me. And when you then get to the other side of the water, and you, Mama Mohbad, and this other woman end up at the end of the water. Oh, they've just told us, no. Abo said they went somewhere. You went in a different direction. Suddenly you got into the house. You open your mouth to tell us that they've embalmed Mohbad. Baba, you are a killer. You are a very stupid man for telling us that you saw that the boy was embalmed. Should that not be a catalogue of offense? Plus the fact that your son that you saw on Saturday is now gone, for you to go straight to the police station and say foul play. Not only did they even embalm him by putting salt on his chest too, I saw blood upstairs. Whether it's even a tiny speck of blood on a big duvet or a lot of blood on small duvet, you then go to the police station and get the police station, the entire station, everybody inside the station. We carry the police station and bring the police station to come and finish their duty inside your house. You did not do that. Instead, you went to clean the body. You know where money laundering is? That's how they do money laundering. You take the money, you travel with the money. By the time you come out, the money is back in circulation. And then you thought you've done it right. You buried your son, Baba. Because you did not know that there is a room for justice, because you think it's just you and your family. The difference between us, the public, and you is that Mohbad is your son, no doubt, whatever the case may be. Let's just say it's your son anyway. You've looked after him until the age of 16. So Mohbad is your son. Mohbad, Oladimeji, Promise, Ireti Oluwa, whatever it is you've given. And then at the end of the day, we just put Aloba. On this site, we want you to return the body of Mohbad to his house. In the state that you took it, everything you and your people discarded when you cleaned the scene, before you took the body out of the house, bring it back, reenact it. Let's have our own Mohbad in the state of that body. But it's too late, we can't have it back. Because the damage has now been done by you, Gogon, Joseph Aloba, Lo Shekini. drag ẹ o, a kàn ń sọ fún ẹ pé sọ òtítọ́. Nígbà tí Blessing pè ẹ́ tó ní Mohbad máa ti kú, ṣé ó sọ fún ẹ pé wọ́n gà á lọ́rùn ni o? Wọ́n ju gbójú window jáde o, wọ́n ju gba stairs lulẹ̀ ni o? Bóyá when they got to the house, they met some people in there, they roughed him up. Whether people come through the window, whether they throw him down the stairs, whether they broke his neck and his limb, that's how they're able to put him inside the coffin by sardine. You deprive the entire Nigerian generation to come justice, instant justice, by engaging with people of wherever they are. I'm not going to say people in I anywhere. Let's not give anybody any kudos. You engage with your devilish group of cultists that day. When you agreed to be body, you carried your body. You carried your body. It was your body. That doesn't belong to you, because it was government body, because that guy was killed illegally. At that point in time, it is not your body to take. So anything beyond that, when I get to the police station, we are looking for a certificate. Bullshit, Baba. Bullshit. Lonsoye. You should not have taken the body out of the house or moved the body. You should not have touched the body at all. You should not have engaged and instructed anybody to touch the body. But you did nothing of such. Me, Oti Remi, I have to go and sleep because I have to wake up at 5:30 in the morning or 5:45. But it's been beautiful. I've appreciated the platform, the host, J for Imole, Aristocrats, Mickey, No Time Lady, my sister. Pressure them. Rest on their neck. Thunderfire, I love you.
Thank you.
Father Abraham, I'm with you. Susie for Justice, I'm feeling you.
You don't keep that this night and tomorrow. You don't give that content.
Very wicked.
They don't get
lady.
content.
Stay wicked. Because I came on this night. Normally I won't do it because of the nature of my job and the hours I do. I normally will come on Friday mornings and all that kind of stuff. But too much is going on this week, and I thought, gosh, before we get to the weekend, let me just shine my voice on this matter, you know. And we're gonna carry on doing exactly what we do. We're not going to change our ways. We're not going to go to their platform. When they do their nonsense, you see, when they are fighting themselves, the truth and the lies will be fighting itself until the truth comes out. And it's clear since the beginning of this week and up till now, every single allegation that has come from their side has been neutralized straight away because it comes with no fact. When you say something, Thunderfire just said it. I got onto the Google. I Googled this about Ada Foundation. I can't find any of this. Look, this is what you call stand-up, morning brief. We do it in different sectors in our life or for our professional life. You wake up in the morning, everybody sit down when they get to work. Everybody just go around the table, 5 minutes, 2 minutes. Where are we today? What are the blockers? What can we do to fix it? This and that, so that the boss knows where everybody is. When they get on their WhatsApp and come and give that, they gave you your responsibility. Namely, you go that way, go and call all these people Ole. Ish, what can you do? Go and compose a song. They're going to mention some people on that platform, call them Ole. If that is what they have descended to, is them that have made a decision to descend to search and drag themselves to the pits of hell, to that gutters that their CEO, Joseph Aloba, is decided to descend into. And if you've broken the law and you've gone into our judicial process and you've broken the law, and there are punishment associated to those, if it's minimum of 7 years, 15 years, and if we are there today after 1 year and Joseph Aloba still cannot see that he is surrounded by the same people that when they put him in the gallows, they will all be gone when the GoFundMe money and everything is dry, because that is what they are here for. But my sisters and brothers, I have to go. I will carry on listening to you because obviously, if I try beyond now, maybe I've kept people awake and they can't sleep. So make we all have a good night and have a wonderful dream so that tomorrow, when we wake up, we carry on. And tomorrow will be Friday. We're going to give them. They go, we're going to give them. This one, is going to eat them. We're going to pressure them. Where is Sele? We will pressure them. But have a good night and have a wonderful dream, everybody, until we catch up in the morning.
Good night,
Tomorrow
IT guy.
yeah. So have a good
Susie.
one. Once I drop off, just replace me. I will be listening on the comment section.
Susie, you wanted to say something. Susie, are you
Let me know,
there?
Aristo, my brother. Have a good one.
I
Thank
don't
you.
have anything to say.
Okay, I thought you did.
Aristocrat have said it all. That's what is paining them. And IT guy have said it all. I don't have anything to say. I don't have their time. Because their ignorance is what is killing them. You know, they totally don't understand what is going on. Is it them that is making caricature of themselves, or is Iron Lady that is making caricature of them? I don't even know anymore. But hey, let them continue. That's all I can say. You know, and we are going to continue with what we are doing. They are not going to stop us. You know. Yep. So I don't have much to say.
I have a problem with people's behavior. This behavior is annoying. I have never seen this kind of behavior in my freaking life. I have never seen such in my freaking life. Everybody's arguing. Nobody should be arguing when it comes to justice for a person that was killed. Nobody. And nobody should be picking sides. I can't even believe what I'm seeing. I can't believe it. I don't pick any side. Any side. In my mind, every single person is a suspect. Everyone. The more this goes on, the more truth starts coming out. Everybody wants to kiss Mr. Aloba's ass as if he's a freaking king all of a sudden. You never know where this case is going to go. You never know. Everybody has decided they want to make somebody innocent and somebody guilty. They don't know where this case is going to go.
How's it going to help us? Job is finished today.
Aristo,
Yeah.
you're unmuted. But nobody knows where this case is going to go. Everybody is automatically saying Wummy's the killer, Wummy's the killer. We don't really know that. She might have been there. She might have seen what happened, but that doesn't mean she did it. And then we have people saying that Prime Boy is innocent, Prime Boy is innocent. We don't know that either. He might be innocent, but it's not up to us to decide. It's up to the courts to decide that. Everybody on this TikTok has decided they are judge and jury. That's not how it's supposed to be. I know the laws. A lot of a Nigerian law is the same as the American laws. This is not how it's supposed to go. We are not judge and jury. I will not sit here and say Prime Boy is innocent. I keep my opinion to myself. Because once I come out and I decide to make a decision whether he's innocent or guilty and I turn out to be wrong, I will be a fool. And now the last thing I want to be is a fool. And people are up, it's up to you how you decide if someone's guilty or innocent. But do you want to look like a fool later when you found out to be wrong? You never know how it's going to turn out. Your most least suspect is usually the one. And you probably have never even heard of the killer at this point in time. Everyone who's out in the open probably has nothing to do with it. They probably know about it, that they probably didn't do it. Usually, the real person, you never hear from them. They're usually hidden. But by my experiences, we should not be sitting here making the decision who's guilty, who's innocent. We're supposed to let the government take its course. Unfortunately, here in Nigeria, I don't see the government working very well. They're not working very well. But at the same time, Mr. Aloba was refused the report to carry a body. He didn't make that clear to everybody. He was refused the report to carry the body. But somehow he did anyway. I don't know how that happened, but he did anyway. If he was refused, he should not have moved the body. He should be charged. If I was in charge, he would be sitting in a jail cell right now for going against the law and tampering with evidence, or the body would be evidence at this point in time. And he messed up all the evidence. He messed up the timeline. He just pretty much by himself ruined this whole case. But nobody can see that. Why can nobody see that? I can see it plain and clear. As time goes on, more truth is coming out. The man lied. The man omitted information which messed up timeline. If you're truly 100% for justice for your child, you tell everything as you know it. You don't leave anything out. This man has.
Not that they cannot see it. They see it, they just don't want to talk about it. Tell you what, in Nigeria, let's even work according to the law. The same corona law that was being pursued, petition to give to the police. If that law is to take 100 effect, all of them will have violated the law. All of them. All the family members. Wunmi, Darusha, Baba Mohbad, Iya Mohbad, whatever, they all violated the law. Because they all participated. They were accomplices and they will get the real person. In Nigeria, for example, if you are going to bury, if someone dies, under the corona law, you need the authorities that has the power for such, i.e., medical authority, people to certify that that person actually died, and they will give you document to say the person is dead duly. That is one. Two, you cannot bury anybody in any other place except cemetery without getting the local government authorization. Did they get the local government authorization to go and bury that guy on that property, on that land he was buried? That is in violation of the law. It is only, even if you want to bury someone in their house, you must go to the local government. They must give you a paper, permit you to bury the body there. They will permit you, and you will pay a fee. You just don't bury body anywhere. That is law everywhere. So even if we check all these laws available, the Aloba family have violated the law. But nobody's talking about it.
No, and the reason I would go after Mr. Aloba is because he's the one standing in the front line, fooling everybody that he's looking for justice. And all these lies are coming about. He would be the one I'd be going after with a vengeance, because he's a fool and trying to fool the whole world that he's looking for justice. The man is pissing me off. He's pissing me off very badly. I'm catching myself a fucking attitude. I really am. If I was there in Nigeria right now and a lawyer there in Nigeria, in this case, his ass would be in the fucking jail, I swear. Let him tell us the truth sitting in the jail. I'm tired of this man's lies. I'm tired of him coming on TikTok, acting like he's a king, making other people look stupid, calling out people's names who's supposed to be a pastor. This is not how a pastor acts. This is a bunch of bullshit to me.
Hold on. I don't know why people are calling him pastor. If you see the legal document given to African television, He was referred to as Mr. Aloba. They didn't put pastor there. So it's obvious the man is not pastor. And because they are doing legal matter, he did not lie. He put it the way it is. He ain't no pastor. Who made him pastor? He's not a pastor. Yes, he's preaching the word in his garment. It's okay. Anybody can do that. On streets of Nigeria.
Not kill me this night. Not kill me this night. I just got beg you.
It's a fact now. I am referring. Anybody can check that document African TV put out. They put to African TV, Pastor Larry. They put pastor to African TV. But to Baba Mohbad, they put Mr. It shows that even his lawyer knows he's not a pastor. His lawyers, they know he's not a pastor. They refer to him. He's a mister. So nobody should come. Anybody can wear. See, go on the social media. Many people wear white garments now. Are they called pastor or evangelists for wearing garments? They are not. Maybe if you have limited clothing, you decide to be wearing garments. It's okay. It's okay. No big deal. It's okay. It's religious. He's not a pastor. Why calling him a pastor? He's not a pastor. You show us the theology school you went and the certificate he has to be a pastor. As a matter of fact, when you call yourself a pastor, it means you are on top of a church. You are pastoring a church. Does he have a church with me? Yes, he preaches. And
no, you know they use immunization as a church.
Okay, immunization. He has immunization ministry. Is that the name of the
You know something? My ex-mother-in-law, who is in Nigeria and Ita, she's a pastor, and I paid for her card and her certificate. Mm-hmm. So I know that she's a pastor. Does Mr. Aloba have these credentials?
Those certificates.
Does he have these credentials at all?
You cannot see if he has his legal team. We put pastor in front of the name. That is what I'm telling you. His legal team cannot lie. It's a fact now because you are going to put it in front of
please, I'm begging you. You are an aristocrat. You just go.
If you check that African TV documentary, you will see the name now. Who is the applicant? Mr. Joseph Aloba. Who is the defendant? Pastor Larry Odia. They put pastor for they don't put pastor. It shows he's not a pastor because they cannot lie to the court. So they just say, many people on this platform, some will call themselves barista. Let them write their real name if they will put barista there. It is a legal thing. Anybody can be an engineer.
Yeah, we
can bear whatever you want to bear.
We supposedly had a barrister, Oluwatosin. She didn't know shit. She didn't speak any facts. You're talking about DNA. DNA is secondary.
Wait.
That lady's crazy.
Has that person, I don't know who you are talking about, but has that person ever come out and say, I am a barrister? Has that person ever done that?
She was trying to quote the law. She was trying to quote the law, and I happen to know the Nigerian law better than she does.
Well, so it's obvious. So if you have been to the law school, you will know the law very well. Because you need to pass the law school to become a barrister. So if you don't pass the law school, you can't be a barrister. So you see, this is social media. Some people will call themselves engineer. I remember growing up in those days, people that are carpenter, mechanic, technical people, they call themselves engineer. Rewire call themselves engineer. You don't talk, but when you say right engineer, they don't go talk them now. It don't mean anything. I don't mind all this thing. No, they carry anything. Leave them. They're not serious. Engineer even Baba Mohbad can say he's an engineer. Baba Mohbad can say he's an engineer because he's a carpenter.
He's a carpenter.
He's a wood engineer now. Anybody can do anything.
Oh, I go collect her today. I never see anything.
It is Nigeria. You have quack doctors, Abi. They are not doctor, but they say doctor. That's all. Let them go and show their certificates. If they are sure. For me, I've not said this, but the day I saw that African TVT. I say, they no put pastor evangelist for this man. Hey, wait.
Instagram, they fuck up to touch your thing today. As they drag you, you can't drag the pastor.
No, see, me, I'm not dragging you. This is fact. Me, I'm dealing with fact. Also, check all the documents of Baba Mohbad's lawyers. Where did they put pastor in any of these documents? They didn't refer to him as pastor. So I don't know why people are referring to me as pastor. Even the people in the religious ministry, they ought to protest. You cannot be calling it's like that day that chairman, they were saying someone is a PhD holder. That chairman was protesting. He's not a PhD, he just have masters. I said, okay. You know, people in the profession, because when someone claims a profession and the person, if the person claims it, it means you can be abusing others in that field based on the attitude of that person. So it will be wrong. They will come as when they say someone like a carpenter is an engineer, the engineer for authority, they say no, it's not our member. It's not our member. You call someone a veteran, they will say, he was never enlisted anywhere. He's a veteran in his village. Leave him. Maybe he's an hunter. Don't call him a soldier. You don't know. It's good. It's good to share the name of good profession. It's just like anybody say, I'm barrister. You just see some people, they've changed their name to barrister. That is, I'll just say, how many? But when we started this thing, they are not barrister. But as people, they talk, they too are, most of them are Google barrister. When they talk, they quickly go to the Google. They'll be talking, they will say, network is bad. They are reading the Google. Network is bad. They are reading Google for you. Oh, man. Because all these people, you see, all these people calling themselves barrister, you know where I'll get them? When this thing just started last year, how many people, when people were talking about Wunmi is not original wife, she's fake. And when myself and I came to Papariano and I was telling people about customary and all that, nobody came up. None of these people came out to talk. If they were barrister, why were they not talking then? It shows they are nothing. It shows they are nothing. They don't know it. Till now, the people calling themselves barrister will still be telling you stories. They don't know. So if as a barrister, you don't even understand the marriage, the customary marriage procedure and law, what are they barristing for? They are destroying the profession of people that went to law school to graduate. You can go to university and read law, but to practice as a barrister in Nigeria, you must graduate from the law school. It is a whole year. It's a diploma on its own. LLB, you must graduate. You don't graduate, you just got barrister.
Only 1 year? Only 1 year?
Yeah, it's 1 year because you've gone to the university.
I went 5 years.
Nigeria, wait, no. In Nigeria, you will spend 5 years in the university as a law student. So you've been drilled in all forms of law, litigation, whatever, generally. You've read law of contract, everything. You've passed. After you graduated, you will now be admitted into the law school. In the law school, they now teach you. It's like, when you go to university and you graduated, when you start a job, you now began to teach yourself. You will be a management trainee. So instead of you in law profession, go in just like medical school. In medical school, in Nigeria, you spend some time in the university before you do your MB, before you go to medical school. So in law, you have spent 5 years, not 4 years. 5 years in the university. When you are through, during that time, you've been going to law. They've been giving you a lot of assignments as at what is law. You have evaluated, compared different type of law, American law, British law, all those kind of law, Indian law. You've done all those things with Nigerian law. When you are through, for you to practice in Nigeria, you must go to Nigerian law school. If you study in America, for example, if you want to practice in Nigeria, you must go to Nigeria Law School. It's the same way if I study law in America, I need to go to American Law School. Or if I study law in Nigeria and I'm now relocated to America, maybe I'm practicing law in Nigeria, I must go to American Law School to understand American law, American litigation. That is how it is. After you graduated from Nigerian Law School, you will become a lawyer to the Supreme Court of Nigeria when you graduate from a law school. You can now go up to Supreme Court to handle cases. Of course, you will still be learning the ropes, but that is how it is. A lot of things for you to learn. Other things you will learn while you are practicing, but that is how it is. Being a lawyer, being a practicing lawyer, is when you become a lawyer, a full-time lawyer, you find out that everything you learned in school is just like a compass for you. You now begin to understand the temperament, judicial temperament. You need to understand judicial conjugality. You need to understand a whole lot of things. These are things you learn when you come out and someone comes on social media and they call themselves lawyer. Even till now, you will see, and even when they refer to some lawyers as charge and bail, they went to law school, but it's not every profession that you will see people that will really prosper. But they need to eat. So they will do charge and bail now. They wait in court, magistrate court, anybody that is going to court. When you go to all those magistrate courts, closer to police station, you will see plenty lawyers. You say, anybody standing for this person? They will say, nobody. Hey, I'm standing up. It's just for that day. Just to collect your money, collect 50,000. At times, you give them 10,000. They need to chop. But it doesn't mean they don't understand the law. Nigerian law is very good, but let's leave that. All these things we are talking
It's
about.
my best night. You won't kill us this night. And it's not like you won't kill us. It's my best night. I will sleep well.
I can only point to, on this social media, I can point to few people that are practicing lawyer. You see, another thing is this. You can even go to law school, study it, but you are not practicing. It's not a crime. There are medical doctors who graduated as medical doctor, but today they are not medical doctors. They are businessmen. Former Senate President of Nigeria, Bukola Saraki, he trained as a medical doctor, even in the UK. But he never for once practiced as a medical doctor. His father too was a medical doctor. There are engineers who are salesmen, who are into brand building. So a lot of things, you don't need to, all those things is just for you. Well, what only helps is you have, for example, if you're a lawyer, an engineer in sciences, you have rational thinking, critical thinking. You have those abilities because those are things you passed through when you were in school. Not like some people just, I beg. And this thing will even help. When you engage many people on platform, you see their level of rational thinking. That should even give you a pointer that this is probably going to be this person's profession. You know, like you see many social endeavors where people in the technological, teachings are excelling. You see that they will excel very well. Why? They apply logical reasoning, critical thinking. Finish. Many people don't even apply critical thinking. That is where you see someone be showing you some bullshit and people are following them. No, not critical thinking. No, until comes to give you some cock and bull story and quick, you don't follow them. Logical people will say, come, wait. Why? You need to ask why. You need to ask when. You need to ask how. You need to ask who. People don't even understand that. And they just come and, I beg you. With everybody want to chop sharp. In social media, you can be who you want to be. Social media is a place that you can be whatever you want to be. Just like children. You have fairy tales. They will tell you, oh, you are a pilot. You'll be flying on your bed. Okay, now, that's so. Social media, you can be a lawyer, you can be a magistrate, you can be anything you want to be. It's a free space. Anyway, Sha, just formally, I bet me I dey go. I dey enjoy this Netflix thing. Make I dey enjoy my Netflix. Those people, when they come tomorrow, make them come again, make them fight. Everybody will be all right.
I'm also going to take my exit. J4 Mole, I love you. He's probably sleeping. Thank you, everyone, for
Thank you,
trying to
everybody.
explain to me and understand my anger.
Sauce Beats, Mickey, no time to check time.
I reach to expect a clap back for you tomorrow. You
But
know,
I leave
they
all
have
that.
sent their wolves out to
Uh,
fight.
they know, they themselves, they know. They've been doing all their clap back. They don't deserve my attention, actually.
I know, right?
They don't deserve it. So if they like, they clap back till the kingdom come. That is the headache. If they are busy, you know. And really, please, you can tell some people, maybe, I've seen a lot of gaps on this social media. There are many people that need people to talk to them because they are depressed. They can reach out to me for a fee. And those who want men, they can reach out to me for a fee as well. Those who want women, they can reach out to me for a fee. But they are going to they will sign contracts because me,
And those that is
it's
lonely,
very
the ones that
important.
is lonely too, the lonely
All those
ones.
ones that are lonely, they can reach out to me. They will sign, and I
The ones
earn
they just
in
want to
foreign
become
currency.
popular. The one that want
Yes,
to become popular, they should come and meet you, sir.
they can come and
And
meet me. I will
like
tell
the
them how to
ones
be
that want
popular.
to do
They're showing
camera
that
down,
they're showing that
camera
foundation.
camera up.
Yes,
The
all of
ones
them.
that
They
is
can come
learning
and.
how to do camera down, camera up. You guide them how to do it so that they won't get
Yeah,
into trouble.
I'm a business management person. I'm an executive management person. So, as a consultant, I can help them, but they should be ready. I will not do it for free. What I saw, they will pay, and I will tell them what to do. They can follow it up. There are many people on this social media. See that small boy, Pella. Pella is a carpenter. Today, Pella is #1 TikToker in Nigeria. A very young boy. They need to learn. There are a lot of things they need to learn. There are many people on social media doing whatever they want to do. There are people doing speed dating. There are people showing Yansh Nation. Women will be twerking there, playing music. There are people there doing it. Everybody can choose what they want to do. So all these people, they should get better things that will give them money. Yeah, and this is a serious thing because people need to understand. TikTok created a way that people can earn money if you so wish to. So why are you coming and saying people are doing this, people are doing that? People can subscribe. If people subscribe to you to support you for being there, let them subscribe.
You
Let
know,
them subscribe.
so some of these people here, I think they are learning it. They are using TikTok to learn how to fly in the night, how to practice witchcraft. That's what I'm seeing with some of them. They are learning how to fly with it in the night, then use us to practice. But when you come to me, honestly, I will catapult you. You go home with one leg. So don't even use my name to learn how to fly in the night.
You see, what many of these people need to recognize, you see, I am on all platforms doing different things. Now, you must have a product to sell. Maybe this is what I will do on Enclave whenever I come up. You must have a product to sell. The world today, social media is created for you to sell something. Someone will buy your product. You understand? Someone will buy it. So instead of you fighting, abusing people, make money while you are doing it. Ada Foundation is making money by doing her blogging. She's making money. You are abusing her. The more you abuse her, the more people will go to her page to go and check. The more her viewership will be increasing. The more she is getting monetized. Don't you get it? she'll be monetized for you to go there to be checking. You say you are investigating her. Investigate yourself. You are investigating her. You are using your money to buy data. She
And the
is
person is
making
not even
money.
living in Nigeria here. You want
And
be
she has
Nimoli that you are
unlimited
living in
data.
Nigeria here. You want to go and investigate somebody that is there. So what are you crying for? Maybe na vengeance go help her go abroad.
I don't know. I don't know. You are in Nigeria. You are buying 10 gig, 5 gig. There where she is, she has unlimited. She can do whatever. She can sleep online. She will be there. She will be sleeping. She'll be snoring. And it's unlimited. She's unlimited in Nigeria. It's not unlimited. Once you buy the whatever, once it expires, they will say they are giving you some daily. Now lie. But abroad is unlimited. They do whatever they want to do. And in no cost. You get unlimited for £20.
Sergeant Vengeance. Vengeance now is now a sergeant. Sergeant Vengeance.
No, that will just be shouting. Now, you know, the first time, sincerely speaking, I cannot listen to the guy more than 2 minutes. Why? Because he is just shouting. He shouts. So for me, I'm like, I see so much aggression. So why should people even sit and listen to someone shouting on them? And because I use earphone when I'm on TikTok, so because I like to listen to everything, it's not good for me. So I choose what I listen to, you know, just making noise, come on, man. Everybody can do whatever they want to do, but this is for me. No matter what you do, understand something. You are selling a product and you should earn money for it. That is why social media is monetized. It is monetized. And we all look at many content to be happy. We buy data to be happy. The more we watch, the more the content creators are paid, the more the platform is paid. So why not come on this platform and do something? If you want to be telling people about how to manage their relationship, do it. You can even come and tell people about parenting. Many people all over the world, they have a lot to learn from African parenting. Why is it today?
This is what I said in the afternoon. You are just saying.
They have a lot of things to learn. Why are these people not thinking?
Fathers are supposed to come out and advise people that it's good that you take care of your children, because these are part of the things that happen while my son died. You understand? Because it's a broken home. A problem of broken home can result to a lot of things.
Thank you. And people will listen to you and you will tell them to subscribe. You'll be making money.
You know that will earn him more money and make him more popular. And people will respect him more.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
You have to tell people this is the result of broken home. You people should not involve yourself in broken home. Try to learn something. My son was learning this carpentry work from me, and the money was not there. The mother was not there. He has to mingle himself with friends, and this is part of the result. So whatever thing you are doing, you should be focused. You understand? I have a carpentry
to use his music to tell stories that people don't understand. Music that people don't understand. I don't know whether he's Christian song or he's singing Swahili or he's singing Amapiano or he's singing Afro Juju. I don't know what the fuck he's singing. I don't know.
It doesn't. You see, for me, it doesn't even matter whatever I do. But this is just it for me. You see, in today's world, what social media have done for all of us is we can all make money from so. Okay, for example, all this when we talk and people are appreciating you with all this coin. At the end of the day, you go there. This thing is appreciation. So look at that you are just talking, expressing yourself. People are gifting you because you are appreciable. What if you now have a platform and you are talking to people deliberately? You are doing researches. Just like I'm saying, I was reading a book. Parenting in the Western world is a big tax today.
Yeah, that is what I will even be doing.
Children don't have respect again. If anybody, if I have a lot of foreign friends. When they come around, they will say, in Nigeria, youth respect. I will say, this youth will no respect people. Say, this one you say they don't respect. They respect. Even when you see all these urchins, you see all this stuff, they still respect. They will say, bros, I hail you. Abroad, they don't hail you. They don't send you. They don't. The children will be beating their parents. They will be doing whatever they like. They've thrown, morals into gutters. And we have people, as much as they are calling it a free nation, parents are seeing it as challenges, and they are looking for ways to manage it. That is why, if you go online, people have written about child rearing, parenting. Parents are buying the books. They are buying the books, talking about, and you will sell well when you are talking to people from your personal experiences, because they will trust you more. So if you have personal experience, you monetize it. This is what people should be doing. Not shouting everywhere, talking. Oh, come on, man. People are there making money all the time. Some people are there. I met one guy too yesterday, and I like to do this. I just saw the guy send something and say, first person to respond is going to give them iPhone 16 Pro Max. I said, you still they do this thing? I send message. When I send message, the guy said, he said, after process, they've chosen me. I laugh. The guy now said, me, I know what he go do. So I have this software that I always track people's location. So the guy sent me number. I go to his WhatsApp. I said, okay. I went there. He was doing everything. At the end of the day, he showed me one phone. The number is Nigerian number. He showed me one phone. And the guy is somewhere in the what he's using. He's saying he's in Jos, but it is a lie. It's not in Jos.
Send me that app, Aristotle. I like to have that app. Because people used to lie to me. Let me know their location.
So the guy is saying he's in Jos, but I know he's not in Jos. He's somewhere, because I could hear the background. Me, I was just laughing. He now said, hey, this is the phone. That do I like the pic? I said, yes, I like it. He now said, now we are packaging it. You will say you pick something. He shows a white man, DHL officer that was snapped arranging DHL nylon. I don't laugh, tire. I say, you want to send me iPhone, and the nylon the person is packing, what is inside is bigger, looks bigger. At the laugh. At the end of the day, he now told me that, what kind of phone am I using? I said, okay, I am using Android phone. He said, that I need to buy Apple Card, and Apple Card will cost 200 rands. And so it is 5,200 that I need to send him for him to activate it. And I said, no, my wife uses Android, and I'm in Nigeria. I said, I use Android, my wife uses iPhone, and I'm in Nigeria. I can buy my Apple Card myself. And you don't need Apple Card to activate when you just buy a new Android phone. He said, no, this is new technology. And they laugh and they play. I say, by that time, that thing was running, because you need to keep them longer to discuss. It was running. He now said, okay, since my wife has, I said, just send it like that. He said, okay, he's at my risk. I said, okay, yes. He now said, I will pay for the delivery. I said, no, but you choose me for free and say you will send it to me at no cost. Why should I pay for DHL? I said, if DHL is expensive, I have courier that I can send from wherever it may be. He said is Rand. Is it from South Africa? I said, no, that he's going to send this from California in America. I said, So you are in California and you are telling me to buy Apple Card with Rand. How is it correlating? You want me to buy are you spending Rand in California? He said he's our the guy, I get it, the guy not talk for a while, now said he's our regional company that we do it, they are in South Africa. But I said, okay, I understand. The guy now talk finish, and I said, okay, how much does it cost for the delivery? He said is 50,000 naira. I said, what do I do? He said, I know that is in dollars. When he finished, I now said, okay. I said, you know that this profession you are doing, you are a dumb person. Fraud is meant for brilliant people because you are dealing with brilliant people. Now, you want to give me iPhone 16 Pro Max. Don't you think it is intelligent people or people that are technological savvy that will want to use iPhone? Don't you think if it's my first time of using iPhone, I'll go and buy non-UK use? You now want to send for me something you told me is free. You're not telling me to pay. I said, go and do it. Moreover, I've tracked you. I'm working with EFCC. You know what the guy just he said? I can say you are not serious. I will block you right away. I just did laugh. I just did laugh. Because even fraudsters are making money on social media. What about you that you are legit? But what plenty people are doing is to be dragging people, using their time to be going to people's pages, to be getting their picture, putting it all and say you are dragging them. You are stupid. You are very, very foolish. Dragging people. You use your money to buy data to drag people. Haba. Now, wow. Anyways, anybody that is interested to make money on social media can reach to me. Is that the cause?
I need it. Not on this justice.
No. You see, justice for Mohbad is a cause. Is there someone that wants to help some children to go to school? You do it. It's your civic duty. You move on, you do other things. But you find out that some people are on social media, they don't have life. And you are doing justice for Mohbad. So how do you make money? How do you pay your bills? If what you do is to be looking for aristocrat's picture, looking for who aristocrat is dating, or looking for who is dating aristocrat, who is doing a camera down. You're not serious, man. Get a life. People need to get a life, man. Anyways, enjoy your time. People in America this evening, have a nice dinner. Let me enjoy this, my Netflix. Susie, we go see you later, eh?
Okay, sir. Have a good night. See you later. Okay. Is everyone sleeping?
No, Susie, what really happened this morning? I woke up and I saw a lot of gbasgbos on the TikTok, and it was you that was talking when I woke up.
Oh,
And
really?
yes.
It started since on Monday. This accusation of them saying, Iron Lady stopped the inquest. Iron Lady, the lawyer belonged to Iron Lady. They are not getting it, and I think they are purposely doing it. You understand, to have traffic, because they know quite all right that this lawyer in question does not belong to Iron Lady. She's not the one that hired this lawyer. She's not the owner of the foundation. She knew quite all right. They know quite all right that she don't even have the power, to stop the inquest. But they are so naive,
It's Guresi. It's Guresi.
Yes. No, it's not only Guresi.
He's championing it.
All these people, Daddy York, all of them,
Daddy York platform is what they use.
Daddy York platform is the one championing this nonsense. I don't know what to do to that guy.
He will meet his Waterloo soon.
Yeah, I can't stand him.
I can't stand him. He's too dirty for my liking. And in fact, even looking at him, he stinks. So
Yes.
I don't know how people manage to stand there and watch his face.
Daddy
That guy is
Piggy.
dirty.
Daddy Piggy. So they started with all these things, and then they brought me up. I was trying to explain to them. I said,